same name. Now, if you was watching that show, and if you wasn't, where you was,
It won't let me.
then you know I will ask for suggestions for one new name. I will get over 200.
I don't know how to tell. Do ba do do. What is it? What's this? What's this about? Do ba do. How's it, Mike? Yeah, here we go again. I'm really doing my best to learn this thing. Let's see who else. Hey, hi, Christine. Halvet. Here we go again. Yeah, Paula. How you doing, Steve? Everybody's starting to come on here. I'm a little bit early because I was, you know, geeking out over here. But also, again, this is another shot at Chicago. How's it, Robert? Kimberly from Virginia. Thank you for tuning in. Um, again, I don't know how long I can get away with this, but basically, another test. I watched yesterday's show and I got a little better at it, especially the part about, bringing people up so I can say hi to Ted from Alameda, huh? Take your time. It's all good. What's that? Oh, yeah, thank you, Michael. Okay, Steve Wade, 4 nights in a row. Well, you know what, Steve? In Hawaii, it's 4 afternoons in a row, so I don't know where you are. And again, I'm gonna keep doing this till I get better at it. Okay. And unfortunately, like stand-up comedy, the only way you can get good at it is to aggravate people. So I hope not too bad. Okay. Hey, Ruthie. Hi, Ruth. Uh, let's see, Donovan. How's it from San Diego? Every time I see that, oh, I like this one. Bro, you've been riding? No. I actually put my bike on a battery tender here recently, and it was like, but I've been involved in doing this, but I have started it, and they're kind of around the block, but I haven't, hola hola kind, right? Oh, here, Nelson Fujiwara. Hey, Nelson, I'm doing the Daily Pigeon. No, serious. If you go to, do a search, Andy Bumatai, YouTube, and I'm doing that. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'll be shooting a show after this one to put up in there. And on that one, I speak all pidgin, okay? On this one, I gotta talk kind of good English because get people from all over, okay? In fact, case in point, aloha from Golden Bar, Washington. Oh, you know what I gotta do? Hold on, I gotta go grab my phone. Sorry, you're gonna look at nothing for a while because Lance might want to text me. Okay, hold on. Don't know if you can still hear me. I gotta go all the way over here and grab my phone. Lance. No, nothing on YouTube. Ah, no. Here's yeah, this is Lance. No video on YouTube. For 4 days in a row, I've been trying to get on YouTube, broadcast both thing, and there's nothing there. Okay, we'll just do Facebook here again. Aloha from Golden Bar, Washington. How's it, Frank? Erika. Hey. Hi, Erika. How are you? Erika Swartzkopf is she's I guess a comedy promoter. She started out as somebody in the audience, one of my audiences who won a best joke contest, and then over the last few years she has become the promoter of the female comics here in Hawaii, and doing a great job. How's it, Alexandra? So what I'm going to do is like I've decided that in the first part of these things, I'll just kind of say mahalo to everybody howling from Alaska. Oh, there you go. Okay, watching from the mountains in Washington State, and, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see. No, ride or die. I'm not one of those guys. I like working on it just as much, so I've been kind of tinkering around. Watching from Aiea Mountain. Ooh, I used to do this joke about Aiea. I say, Aiea, they're kind of prejudiced, Yeah, they don't like you live there if you want consonant. Is that too esoteric? I don't know. How's it, Nelson? Steve Grooms. Okay, Steve Barry. It's cause you stay bilingual. Oh, you remember that joke, huh? Here's Steve. I did this thing where, hey, you know what? No, if you talk good English and you talk pidgin, you bilingual. But no go tell your friends, that unless you remember for add the lingual part. Because like say, hey, brah, Andy Bumatai said I'm bi. Anyway, that's the bit he's making reference to. Hey, Pennsylvania. How's that, Alexandra? Julie from San Diego. A lot of people from San Diego. I have the Pigeon to the Max book still. Blast here. I have, wait a minute. I gotta get better at that. It says, I have the Pigeon to the Max book still. Blast from the past. You know what a lot of people don't know? That the Pigeon to the Max picture on the front, that's me. My friend Doug Simonson, he was Peppo back then. We were going to do a cartoon show, right? So, he made this caricature of me, and then it didn't work out. So he said, hey, you mind if I use that shot for the book I'm putting out? I said, nah, you could not be honored. But I wouldn't look like that when I was young. But anyway, little piece of trivia there. Aloha from Utah. Let's see, Utah. When would I went to St. George, Utah, rode my bike. In fact, that's the longest ride I ever did in one day. I rode from St. George, Utah, all the way to the San Diego area. I forgot where was it Carson City? Yeah, because that's where my bike got stolen. Yeah, Carson City. It's funny how I thought that would be fun, but let me tell you, if you ride for that many hours, I think it was 8 hours, maybe more, it's fun for the first 5, and then the last 3 is like work. And you can't stop. Vance, here. Oh, look at this. Vance, mahalo. He says, here's the return of the Daily Pigeon. As for brother who was saying he missed it. By the way, Vance Morimoto, we just had a nice long phone call. He's the one who wrote the Daily Pigeon song, right? And he's going to be helping me produce this show and the Daily Pigeon, because I'm getting to that point where I kind of, so brother's going to help me, small kind, and probably end up being big kind. So I'm looking forward to that, Vance. Let's see, aloha from wine country. Stacey, aloha, Frank. Look at this, all these people coming in. That's great. Spokane, Washington, Valley, Washington. Aloha from the island of Rhode. Yeah, one of these days, I like ride my motorcycle there so I can say I rode in Rhode. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Shobo. Is that working? No, I just turned it off here. Much aloha to you, you Daily Pigeon King. Well, actually, this is daily now, and that one's only 3 times a week, but I wouldn't borrow a name, huh? Right? Oh, who's this, Vance? Look at this. Someone, Frank said, cool, Vance. Vance was also part of that high sessions thing they were doing for a while on YouTube. What great stuff that was. How's it from Kauai? David Haas. God, glad you see you still making us laugh. Well, not yet, but maybe later on in this show. There we go. Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Really? Hey, Playa del Carmen. Don't know if I know that place, but thanks for tuning in, Renee. Let's see here. Darren, how's it from the Philippines? Oh, Darren, you heard my joke about how in Hawaii we call it roba slipper and not flip flop, because in Hawaii flip flop is one unsuccessful Filipino. Anyway, I never did go to the Philippines, you know. People said I might do good there. I don't know. Here's a Kalani. Oh, how come when I click, I got to get better at clicking this so I can show off the people that are watching. Okay. Good day from Australia. Wow, what time is it in Australia right now? Or should I say, what day is it? Might be, yeah? Christopher Fernandez, don't. Okay, there's my short attention span kicking in. I have no idea what you're talking about, Christopher. I'm so sorry. It's one of the problems I have with this. You know, I have the attention span of a gnat, right? Kimberly, oh my God, flip-flop. Shh. It's not politically correct, you know. I remember when Cayetano decided not to run again in Hawaii. I said, hey, how come the headlines wasn't flip out? Being part Filipino, I guess I can get away with that, huh? I know I'm Filipino because lately I've been getting up like 5 in the morning with this irresistible urge to water something. You know, I don't know what it is. And I hate doing yard work. But when I start, that thing kick in. I'm like, oh, you're right on, you know. Because you Filipino, it's the law. You have to work on your yard. Because other Filipinos, Andres, I noticed you do not work on your yard. Never hear a flip-flop joke. Laugh so hard. Oh, right on, Steve Barry. Okay. You're too funny, bro. I can't tell how much my wife and I have missed your hilarious local jokes. Yeah, you know, it's funny. See, you call them local jokes. That's like us. We call it local humor, you know? And I go, oh, it's just ethnic humor. You know, you get those people. No, it's not. To me, the difference between local jokes and ethnic jokes is local humor from Hawaii has insight into the culture. If you don't understand the culture, you don't catch the joke. So the people you're teasing appreciate because they know, right? Anyway, what is this here? We've loved you a long time. You're the best. Oh, thank you, Tia. And here, Junior Abad, Island Local. Are you there? Oh, there you go. Okay. Dance. I'm trying to click through, again, the beginning of the show. I'm trying to, shout out everybody, huh? I got to figure out this YouTube thing. Rocky Glory Abad. Don't know what that means. Okay. Missed your lives. Glad to see you looking good. Oh, thank you. Well, this is the 4th day, I think, that I've been doing this. I've been doing it every day at 3 o'clock. And since you missed the first ones, I get to repeat that I'm doing this for practice, okay? Later on, I'm going to get fancy, and once I learn the tools. But some of the comments I've been getting, mahalo to you guys sending, email comments to info@bumatai.com. That's the email I'm using for suggestions, especially HC Tsui. Mahalo for that beautiful email. He was straight to the point about a few things, and I appreciate your candidness, bro. And I don't know if you noticed, I'm going to try to incorporate some of that, okay? Oh, and I've decided to bring water so I don't cough as much. Brother, what was it? Yeah, last time brother said, bro, you're coughing so much, I got to wear a mask. I don't normally do that because I'm one of those old school guys. I don't have any liquid near my computer equipment. As if you've ever, oh no, and then you got to wait 3 days while your laptop sits in rice. Right? Yeah. And your wife is like, can I have my rice back, please? Okay. Seeing you earlier. What does that mean? What? Not one of my accidental broadcasts, right? Yes, you know what it is that there's a switcher here, and one of them is go live, and sometimes when I'm practicing by myself, I hit that and boom. So sorry, huh? Oh, you're so funny. Thank you, Nancy. You're doing your, oh yeah. How many of you guys doing yard work? More yard work than you usually do because we all locked up. You guys doing that? Let's see. Send comments and suggestions to info@boomatai.com. Bro, you right on it, Vance. Mahalo. You know, that's what I forgot to do. To do this thing where I can put it up here. Okay, hold it. Just hold on here. Wait, watch this. Info at boomatai dot. Oops. Oh, my dog's going off. boomatai.com. Okay, add. Boom. Oh, there. And then I can make it bigger. So here's the, this is the address. And then how do I turn this on and off? Oh, hey! Getting better. You got to admit it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. It can't get much worse. And we'll end there. Okay? Just found out I was part Filipino. How does that happen, David? You know? One day, you know, you're walking down the street and dogs are like, oh no! Poof, digging out. And you're like, funny, why do they always do that? Okay. You see, if for those of uninitiated to the colloquial Hawaiian culture, we tease Filipinos about eating dog here, you know, because they do. Ige slab on his head. Ige slab. What do you suppose that means? Not, you didn't mean for right slap, but you put the P the wrong way, and it turned into a B. I don't know. Okay, aloha, Mr. Bumatai from Kaneohe. From Kaneohe, Waianae. Wow, that covers a lot of ground, bro. Well, maybe you get 2 houses, huh? Okay, Steve Berry, mahalo, bro. I don't know what you're laughing at, but right on. Black dog, okay. Here's Filipino. So anyway, you know, this is so much fun doing the comment things here. But one of the suggestions that was made on the thing is maybe I should start with some kind of theme, right, for the show. You know, so somebody asked, do more pro tips on filming with your iPhone, right? And you know, it's funny. It's so hard. You see, when I hesitate when I go to say filming, because I'm old school. I say videotaping, and film is film, and video is video, and iPhones are digital, and you know, so I get that thing going. But you know, if you have any questions about how best to shoot with an iPhone, you know, I'm the one. Do it like this, okay? Especially if you send me Shaka videos, you know, so I can use on Daily Pigeon. Shoot them like this, unless, of course, you're under 25, and then there's some law that says you have to do it this way, right? But I can't use it if you shoot it this way, you know, because, you know, the screen's this wide, and like here, you guys, you're like right here, huh? So that's why hard, okay? Okay, so let's see. How do we tell? Okay, so do you have any questions on video stuff? And I'm not talking about the real high makamak, you know, geeky filming stuff like, you know, ISO and aperture and, you know, frame rates and all that kind of stuff. Let's not glaze anybody over with that stuff. But like, you know, small kinds. Like in the last show I talked about when you film something, there I go again, make sure the light is coming this way and not from the, you know, back, right? Or, you know, don't look at yourself on the screen, look at the lens on the screen. You know, those kind of, you know, tips. right? Okay, let's see. Filipino Dog Song by Frank De Lima. Crack me up. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I ever, on an album, I actually mentioned this. The Filipinos got so mad at Frank for doing that song. You know, during Christmas, "Sang long dong bang dong biligot bing dong bakadong dong," and I forget what the words are, but it was all, you know, biligot, biligot, biligot for me, I go and grind him, or whatever it was. What the Filipinos, they got all mad at him, you know. Yeah, they left messages on his answering machine. This is true. Parang dilemma. If you keep telling that Filipino jokehan, I am going to cut you with my knife. But he got all scared, you know, Frank. No, serious. He called me up and he said, "Andy, the Filipino, he called me up, he going to kill me." And I had to tell him, you know, bro, hard to tell you not from our country. Because, you know what? People who going to kill you, they don't call you up first. They just kill you. You know, so go sleep, no worry, right? Anyway, Band-Aid on a brick. Band-Aid on a brick. I use that now. I'm going through the Rolodex right now. Sorry, Paul. I'm lost. Okay, let's see. Bonnie. Bonnie, that was it. There's a dog in Kalihi. A dog in Kalihi? I'll alert the media. You know what Kalihi means? The actual word. Ka is, of course, the in Hawaiian, and lihi is the edge. It means the edge. Because Kalihi, it's one big place, you know. It goes all the way from the valley, all the way to the ocean. And why did they name them the edge? Well, you know, my idea, I'm losing words, you know, I think that they call them the edge because I used to live in Kalihi. And me and everybody else who lived there was on the edge, right? In more ways than one. So, let's see. Hey, Mark, how you, brother? Yeah. And, yeah, Matilda. No, Mathlin, how you say that? Mathlinda? Melinda? Maybe it's just Malinda? I don't know. I used to call video like 25 years old, wrong orientation, Band-Aid on a brick. Oh, that's what it means. Oh, thank you, Paul. Yeah. I said, you know, don't do it this way because then the video is, you know, is only small like this and it looks like a Band-Aid on a brick. You know, that's the danger of doing this kind of stuff. Sometimes you say stuff offhand and, you know, it doesn't go into the save folder. Okay? So nobody cares about shooting video. That's all right. Okay. Well, you know, a lot of people, they're not making videos. They're sitting around in their, you know, underwear on YouTube or cruising Amazon looking at stuff. You do that? Okay, here's a question. How much stupid stuff have you bought that when it showed up, you went, what? And if I look guilty, it's because that just happened to me today. My wife came with a box. Hey, this came for you today. Huh? I opened it up. Check this out. It's a feather duster. But what do I need a feather duster for, you know? My wife does that Swiffer thing all over the place, but what's the kind? $6, right? So I don't know, you know. Anyway, but you know what I'm going to do with this, I think? I'm going to call all my car friends, right? And I'm going to tell them, hey, bro, I just went score on Duster. And this is what they'll think, right? That's a Plymouth Duster. I cannot. Nah, bro. You in score one duster. Oh, yeah, bro. You should see him, man. That bugger is cherry. Oh, wow. How much she in pay, bro? 6. 6? Oh, bro, you stole that duster. Yeah, that's how, brother. Oh, like see him. Hey, maybe after social distancing. Okay. I'll send you a picture. Okay, I'm sorry. Was occupying myself there. Let's see. Only one. Okay, here. Oh, yeah. Have you considered using Zoom for a online show? Frank says, yes, I have it all set up, but I want to learn how to do this first and then I can Zoom. But one of the things Zoom does not do is allow me to bring the person in and do a side-by-side interview. You got to use Skype, I guess, until Zoom gets cooler or whatever. But I was talking to Vance today, who's going to help me produce the show, and we mentioned I'd love to go. And now let's bring in Henry Capono to talk about what he's doing in his house, and boom, and bring that in. A lot of people are doing it, but what was that? No, somebody leaving the house. But I haven't got it wired yet. But soon. Mahalo for the suggestion, Frank. Okay, look. Oh, here's Charnel. Only once a small ice maker for my bar, which came broken. Aw, what a bummer. Let's see. You must have thought it was Hawaiian hula supply stuff. That's the kind of... Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool, I guess. I can... Oh, wow. Ale loco. Oh, look here. See, look, I knew this one. Brian, that's an awesome car, dude. Yeah, I like old American muscle cars. You must have won a bid on the Duster. No, but I didn't. I just bought this outright. This is from Amazon. You know, I was looking at video equipment and stuff, and I don't know how Duster came up. You know, I guess people dust their video equipment. Wow. Okay. I'm Miss Pigeon. I live in Pennsylvania. So happy for this culture boost. Hey, check out Daily Pigeon on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. No, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I post shows at 12 o'clock Hawaii time, so that's like 6 o'clock in the morning, East Coast. So tomorrow morning, you know, in fact, after I shoot this, I gotta shoot that. But anyway, maybe I should do that, man. Should I try out the material I'm thinking about doing on the Daily Pigeon? Maybe you guys can help me with that. I don't know. What you think? Let me know in the comments. I don't want to drive you too nuts. Andy. Oh, wait here. Andy, you throw on great luau. Yeah, but you know, the food kind of off, huh? Ah, yes. Stacy, yes what? Yes, you like here the stuffs. You know, nowadays people don't write in complete sentences. I don't know that I particularly speak in complete sentences, but you know, like yes and shoots. Okay, so let me see what, now I gotta kind of remember it. I don't exactly know where I go with this because I kind of look for something to tee off on. You get your glasses on. Yeah, you know what? I do, because I have to wear my glasses to be able to see the screen and do the stuff, right? So I hope it's not too weird. And again, these aren't sunglasses. These are like anti-glare glasses, and they're really good. I've been using them for about, I don't know, a few days now. And the fatigue on my eyes is way less. You know, I used to have to put drops in the stuff. So it's really working. I hope you don't mind, you know. But you can kind of see my eyes through it still. So anyway. It's because of Twitter. Boom, sorry. I don't know what Ted meant there. 12 noon Hawaii time is 3 p.m. No, it's not 12 noon, Sam. 12 a.m. So like, 1 1 minute after midnight, I post the show. So the New York people get up, they watch it, and then as the sun comes up across the country, then, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. Maybe I said it wrong. I'm sure I did. Okay, so here's the bit. We would definitely love to hear stuff you want to use for the show. Oh, I thought I clicked it. Okay, so here's the bit. Now, again, on the Daily Pigeon, I speak only Pidgin, okay? My form of Pidgin, which a lot of guys give me heat for, but still, I was thinking about, you ever went and talked to one guy, and you ask him one question, and brother cannot answer that question and stay on the topic? Okay, let me see, wait here. This is where I would do this. The kind, bro, I heard your brother selling his truck. Oh, that truck? He got that truck from my father. My father didn't give him that truck, but he should have given him to me. I don't want to put that motor inside. Oh, so what? He's selling them or what? Bruh, ever since we were a small kid, my brother, with the truck, right? He always treat me like this, bruh. I came home one time, bruh. He was painting my bike. I said, bruh, at least you can put tape. Look, you're getting paint all over the seat like that. Oh, bruh, was mean. Okay, but what? He selling a truck or what? Okay, that truck, short bed. Number one, you can only carry stuff in short bed that gets you in trouble. You don't like short bed. Plus the transmission all had it, get high mileage like that, but the brakes, little sketchy. You know what I'm saying? So what? He's selling them or what? Okay, you're too late. What? You ain't sell them? Yeah, bro. Oh, but who ain't buy them? Me? So that's the kind of stuff I start with. And then I do it in my mind about 25 times till something comes. Oh, just keep doing your crazy, funny. Just keep. Audrey Rutledge. Hey, Audrey, you any relation? You get asked that a lot. See, my day, Art was the man. Huh? No? Okay, hilarious. I wish this hadn't happened to me 12 times this week. Thank you, Susan. I have lots of friends that have conversations like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's another one. I've done this one on stage a couple times. Okay, here we are. My favorite moment is when you came to our high school, Waianae. Those were the days. I treasured that always. Yeah, that's where I saw Augie perform for the first time. Okay, well, not a local conversation, right? I was saying, I don't drink, right? I haven't drank in, 30 years because I have asthma, right? And, and evidently it triggers asthma. But when I quit drinking, I didn't take pills. I stopped using the inhaler. I could walk more than, 20 feet without. I did a joke about it at that Waianae show, by the way, Deborah. At this show, I did a joke. I said, when you get asthma, oh, what is that? One Samoan mosquito. I can't even do it now because I can feel it hurting my throat. But anyway, so I don't drink, right? But sometimes I go out with my friends and they sucking them up. And then I gotta have drunk conversations, and I'm not drunk. Mean, bro, You always get that brother. Here, let me turn my cameras again. You get that brother. He go like this, huh? He go. And brother, you know what? I was thinking, who am I? Come on, just who am I, brother? You know who I am, bro? I'm me, bro. That's all. I'm me, brother. And you know who you, Andy? You are you. That's right. I'm me. You are you. And together, bruh, we us, Andy. And that's the kind, what you gonna say? Okay. You can bring me about 5 shots of tequila. I like joining this conversation, please. Mahalo. No wonder I get asthma when I drink. Audrey, no, serious. The doctor I saw said this bugger treat asthma like a rash on the inside of your lungs, and certain things, people react to rash. I did one of those tests where they poke you all over your arms, and this is trees, this is dogs, this is cat. None of them. Alcohol. Boop, boop, boop. So I miss drinking though, believe me. I did my share. Okay, let's see. I've been to that same bar. Oh, mahalo, Ipo. Yeah, look at this. Charnel, awkward. Very awkward. Yeah. So maybe I fit those two together. Okay, and that'll because the Daily Pigeon is only about 7 minutes long, should be 5, but I cannot do 5. Hard for me. Like right now, 3. This is 35 minutes already. And in fact, usually I try to do a half an hour on this show, but I'm trying to go a little longer to see if it starts choking at a specific time. So if you got to go someplace, don't feel like you have to hang around. We got 108. Oh no, 104. I just lost 4 people. It's funny. Hey, if you got to go. All right on. Thanks, Andy. Boom, gone. Right? Amanda, quitting drinking didn't work for you? Oh, here, Kimberly, I am definitely allergic to morning. Then because that's when it hits me. Oh, yeah, and here's more references. Yeah. I got to tell you, somebody was asking about the comedy writing technique, procedure, I don't know what you want to call it. It helps if you're kind of a funny person and you think like that automatic, but there is an actual technique. Like if you want to write a joke about something, you can, put it in a formula kind of. You want to try that? Maybe that would be a good thing to do. We try writing a joke about something. Let's do that. I tell you what, suggest a topic. Now, here's the thing. Please avoid the 3 culls: political, medical, and cynical. And what does the Vance call them? The ism and the phobia and I forgot the last one. But in other words, let's keep it friendly, okay? You know what I like you talk about that? No. And people go, why do you do that? These are such hot topics. I do it because there's a million other places you can go for that. If you want to get all, upset and, dwell on conspiracy theories or whatever that, And I have to say, I'm basically an optimistic person, but the reason I avoid that stuff is because it's easier to go through the day without being all. You ever see those kind of people? The kind of people they're always uptight. Hey, you know what? You know what these guys doing to us? You know what's happening? You know what we no more control over? I'm like, wow, bruh, pump your brakes. I can see your acid level rising. But then you catch the guys. Minor, I'm gonna surf. What? Well, he did that. Good for him. Those people are. I remember I used to do this thing where I would say, I wish I was cornier. I went through this period when I call it my hot period around 81, 82. I had TV show, drive Porsche, act young, act all, ta-da. But during that period, it dawned on me one day. I was walking through Royal Hawaiian Hotel and had these people getting married in the lobby. They weren't even staying there. They just got married and, doing their vows. And, people, fat tourists slathered in coconut oil and a Speedo. Hey, you guys getting married? Yeah, well, it's good luck to you. And I'm thinking, ugh, that's the last thing I would want to do. And then I thought, I'm too cool. Those people are having a great time. I would love to be able to just stand in a mall with my future wife and be all happy that people looking, Sometimes being cool isn't that good. Okay, oh my God, the cows in the ocean when you were surfing. I nearly died laughing. Thank you, Susan. Try being an islander in Florida. Just wow. Look at this one here, King. My brother says he thought everyone was drinking, getting buzzed and high when he was at Lau Lau's until he stopped drinking. I missed that, And, the worst thing, Amy, hi you. Amy, hanai ali'i gilium. I do this joke whenever I work with Amy. Only a few times, yeah, Amy. But I said, Hanai ali'i. How you do that? Hey, look, the king. I like him be my kid. Come here, you, boy, come here. Hanai ali'i. Good now. Oh, that's it. Hey, Amy, maybe we can do, when I get this more wired, we can do an interview or something on this. But it's pretty good. What do I got now? See, I still got 102 people. But, I don't announce it or anything. I kind of just slither in here. And then people, nah, bro, he's online. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh, and now let's see. You crack me up when you talk about where you stay. Oh, I don't know which bit that is. Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, we'll try to put that together. Give me a week or so and, maybe this will be over then. Oh, look, Amy, yeah, the last time was in the car. Yeah. I had to stop doing that show because a certain nationally famous celebrity had the wherewithal to come up with the exact same idea. What a coincidence. Killed my show. Whatever. We have moved on. Obviously, I'm over it. Okay. What's this? Catherine. Hello. No aloha. Well, you know what? You know what that... maybe I shouldn't get into that. I feel my acid level rising. I know him. You know who I'm talking about, right? From his Cars and Comedians show. I know him from the early days when we used to play the clubs together, right? And I left him a message. He wouldn't take my call, but I left him a message. Brah, what, you know enough money? Leave some for the rest of us, gone fun it. You had one hit show for years. And that's all I had. Boosh. And we move on. Melvin eyelash story made me laugh. Oh, yeah, that was in the car. That was one of the first ones. Again, that was probably 6 months before another one came out. Melvin, what he's talking about here, Melvin talked about when she tried false eyelashes for the first time, right? And she, instead of putting the glue on the eyelash, she put it on her eye. And then she went on stage and she was closing her eyes for make one soulful song sing, And then when she went for open her eyes, both of them were stopped closed and she was like, she's on stage trying to pull her eye open. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, me too. But you know what? It's all right. We move on. Oh, look at this. That nameless comedian was ruthless. Right? We can't believe he did that to you. Okay, one more story about that. I actually sought legal advice to go after him, right? And the lawyer said, suing him would be like playing poker with one guy get $10,000 and you get $4. I don't care what the cards do. Eventually, you're going to lose. And plus, no, I'm not going to answer, Stacy. I'm not even going to bring that up. Because I have to be careful. There's a liable thing, and brother he sneezes and more money fly out his nose than I make in a year. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. So, did we forget the thing about writing a joke? 44 minutes. Hey, and it's still not lagging, so maybe it's day by day. Oh, look at this. Here. Ipo says, patent it next time. You can't. You can't patent that stuff. Because I looked into that too, and it turns out Laurel and Hardy did a show in a car, in the 20s. So it could be proven that it was an original idea. Plus, there was a guy with an electric car channel, and he did it, and he interviewed people in electric cars. So I wasn't, believe me, I went every way I could afford to, but sometimes you just gotta go. You know what? Who was it? Fred Hemmings told me one time. We're talking about surfing, right? I said, don't you hate it when you stuck inside, Fred, and you're trying to get out and you keep getting nailed and you keep fighting it? What do you do in a situation like that? And Fred Hemmings told me, bro, paddle in. It's not your day. I wonder if I should tell this Fred Hemmings story. Let me think. Okay, I was interviewing Fred Hemmings, Senator Fred Hemmings. Here in Hawaii, he was a local senator, right? Republican, okay? Good friend of mine. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Democrat. He's a Republican, but we really get along. And it's possible, folks. Anyway, so I'm interviewing him in the car, right? So we have cameras all over the car. Well, this brother on the beach, seen the camera. Bro, he went stick finger. Okay, I don't want to lift my finger and show you what that looks like, right? And I saw that, and Fred, he go, now this is Senator Fred Hemmings in the height of his whole thing. I build appropriations on that bill, and then Fred see this guy. He go, the brother went stick finger at us, full pigeon. Well, yeah, but no, bro. What is that, bro? Pull up. Nah, come on, Fred. No, pull up. I like talk to him. So I pull up, and Fred, because he was shotgun through my window. Bruh, so what? Everything okay? And the brother, he go, yeah. So no what? What was that earlier? Oh, no. I seen the camera. I was just making one joke. Oh, it's one joke there. Okay. Mahalo, bro. Take care. Yeah, okay. Bruh. I mean, he was a senator, and in like that, brother was back on the beach. What, bro? What was that? Huh? Okay. That's why some people get away with, okay, here we go. That's why some people get away with stuff because they're money, but that's okay. We know, come on, acid. But anyway, you feel the acid rising. Let it go. We're here and we are live. I like talk story. Okay, go. We wait. Oh, wait a minute. Can I hear? You better talk loud. Because how many we get left? Oh, still 102. You guys hanging in there, man. Okay. As it should, wait, let me just bring this up. As it should be, as citizens, we should be able to be friends even though we support different political party. That's what freedom is. Yeah, but some people, I don't know what it is. And again, the reason I don't engage and all that kind of stuff, it's easier to be happy. No, serious. Because I grew up in Waianae where everybody, not everybody, but had plenty snap cases. My dad was one of them. You know what I'm saying? The kind of everything is good, and then all of a sudden you catch the eye, and you get those brothers who think eye contact is an insult. You know, and they're all happy until they see you looking, and then they go, hey, oh yeah, you know me, eh? What? And, right? And I think that's why those same people like pit bulls. Because pit bulls are kind of like that. You know, they're all happy until they see what, not a dog. You know. Oh. Okay, what is this? Deborah has something here. Now, I haven't read this, so I hope it's not scatological, I almost said. Okay, I got one. Mom, Debbie, I have to tell you something. What's that, Mom? I have been getting slots of things lately, and I don't know why. Oh, Mom, I think I'm coming down with one disease. What's that? It's called CRS. Oh, I know what that is, because I cannot remember. Ooh, so close, yeah? Oh, you're like getting me banned from Facebook or what? Oh, Deborah. Yeah, CRS. A lot of people do that joke. Let's see. I like your story about the guy who tell the judge, oh, I mean, snap. Yeah, that's that actually happened. No, I was in court and I saw that happen. What he's talking about here, I'll give you the short version. I was in court and this guy went tell the judge, I never mean for hit the other guy, but I went snap. And I'm thinking, when did that become a defense? You know, oh, now you ain't snap. Oh, I thought you just was going off. Oh, if you ain't snap, can I help? Get out of here. You free to go. You know, I mean. Derek Wong, Bumatai for mayor. Yeah, that's going to happen. Maybe on TV. Yeah, I would make a wonderful president. Yeah, I do. That's one joke I make about the current president. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to go there. Forget it. I said, you know, if I was president, I would do it just like our current president because I don't know how to be president either. No, serious. You know, and some of the stuff he's doing, I know it's wrong, right? But if I was president and, you know, and the frame man, my friend came to me, hey, Andy, I could use some help with zoning in this area. What, you can help me out or what? I wouldn't go, you know, bruh, that is unethical and it wouldn't be right for my station in no way. I would be like, no worry, bro. Let me see what I can do. But that's why I'm not president. Okay? Oh, thank you, Frank. The LOL, the laughing out loud with exclamation. Mean. Okay. So let's see, where we at? 351 and never choke yet. And we still get, 87. We lost about, I can't do the math. What, 20? Was 104, 20, 15? I don't know. Okay. I will never forget the Don Ho. I will never forget the Don Ho and high Toyota bit. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I used to do this bit about jacked up Toyota pickup trucks. You know, brothers they carry parachutes so they can get out of their truck. I heard that actually decreases the value of the truck when you put all that $10,000 worth of suspension in there. I don't know. Maybe not, huh? Okay. Oh, Cindy, I'm still here. Mahalo, Cindy. I was wondering, you know, I seen 20 people leave and I said, I hope Cindy never go. So, mahalo you. Thank you, Cindy. Some people, you know what I mean? I'm like that. You know, I watch this, you know, live things, you know, but I do it in the background sometimes. What is this one's here? Susan. Some of us have several personalities, so you can have more viewers. So you may have more viewers than you think. Oh, thank you, Sybil. Hi from Maui. Tell the story of the Shaka. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not this one. The story. Oh, you mean the origin of it? Okay. I don't know if this is true, but I did some research in Kahuku for the origin of the Shaka. And evidently, had one brother who was working at the sugar mill, and he lost these 3 fingers on his hand, right? But he was also like this kind of counselor or enforcer to the kids that used to cut out from school, right? So he would, hey, you, what you doing outside school? Get in school, you. And he'd roam around and he'd look for kids like that, right? So what happened was the kids, right, when they wanted to watch out for him, they from far away, they go, like, brother, stay. And the other guy go, like, no or yes, but that's how this started, right? But when you make Shaka, local people, they know you put the back of your hand, not the front, right? And the reason they did that is because if you do like this, you can see fingers. This way, maybe brought on a more. That's what I heard. I forgot the name. Okay, let's see. My goodness, let's see. You used to make jokes about my pit bull Great Dane dog carry a VW bug in his mouth. Yeah, I kind of remember that one. Do you still have the rights for things that you did on driving in the car show? Yeah, I've signed releases for all of it. But you know what? I lost all the raw footage. I had a 16 terabyte drive, and I was moving some stuff around and pilot error, completely my fault. It was in the middle of reconciling or whatever they do. It was a raid, and I interrupted it, and so I think that was the television gods telling me, move on. You performed at our ship's decommissioning party at the Halikoa. I'm a grad from Radford, 78. Oh, okay. Oh, here, Michael. This is funny. I heard that story too. On okay, if not true. Good story. Romantic, yeah? Hey, Kalani, how you, Clarence? Okay. Hi, Jody. Jody's working with me on another project that we're doing outside of this, but I guess it's kind of tied in, huh, Jody? Small kind. Okay, so where are we at? 55 minutes. 5 more minutes. We'll call it a show, and it's an hour. And we'll be doing some things, and this is Vance's suggestion. We're going to take these and like cut out the more entertaining bits and maybe do them as bite-sized pieces on Daily Pigeon. Maybe. I don't know. So, we never did write a joke. We never did talk about video tips. Told a few stories. And, oh, look at this. Good. Oh, David. Oh, you're the best, man. Let me bring you up so everybody knows I'm not just making this up. Good job again. You're always entertaining. Remind me of KK Kaumanua. Oh, that's a wonderful way to end. I went to Kent Bowman's funeral in Kaneohe. I never met the man, but my mom, when I was a small kid, had all the KK Kaumanua jokes. The albums, right? No talk stink. Now, this goes way, way back. I was a small kid when he was popular. But he was the first real comedian in my eyes. I used to call myself Hawaii's first stand-up comic until I heard what he did years later. And I went, you know what? That's basically stand-up, you know? In fact, I'll end with a homage to Kent Bowman. K.K. Kaumanua. He was like Hawaii's Red Fox, right? And this is before Red was super dirty. At that period, the late early 60s, late 50s, there was this kind of humor that was a little risque, but always played the line, right? Real old school. Here's an example. The other day, I was hanging out by the park, and here come Manuel in one beautiful Cadillac. And I tell him, hey, Manuel, how you fella and get one beautiful Cadillac like that? Manuel tell me, brah, the other day I was hanging out Waikiki. I met this beauteous haole wahine. She enroll up in this car. Yeah. And I get in there. She like, you like one ride? I tell her, of course. I get inside. She tell me, hey, you know what? I only here for small time. What? You like go get together? Oh, shoots, I figure, you know. So she drive over by the bushes. And me, I show class. When I go inside the bushes, I bring newspaper. And we get inside. She go hammer all her clothes. I go, wow, look at that. She tell me, you can have anything you like. So, of course, I take the Cadillac. Kent Bowman, KK, Kaumanua. Real nice guy. And at his funeral, I went and thank him for opening the doors for me, Rap, Booga Booga, Melka Bang, Frank DeLima, and so many others. So, mahalo for watching, you guys. I'm going to end this up. Whew, right on time. 1 hour exactly, even though I went start early. Okay? So, thanks again, you guys. Let me figure out how to turn this off and make them smooth. Here we go. Aloha no.